Utopia is the fourth studio album from the mainstream hip-hop, psychedelic trap, 33-year-old Travis Scott. Known for his crazy concerts that tend to get a little bit out of hand, I've never listened to him before. I don't know what I'm expecting. Where do I start? Why not his fourth album, Utopia, which came out in 2023, and so that's what I'm listening to. Okay. Where do I start? I enjoyed the album. The listening experience from it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed all of the sounds, the psychedelic sounds, especially coming through it, especially in the song Sirens, where near the end we hear this riser pick up, and it truly made me feel like I was on hallucinogens, which is just crazy. But the whole album is filled with all of these moments that really build this psychedelic sound waves going through the entire theme, making it's a unique listening experience, and I really respect that. Opening the album with Hyena. I was a little skeptical at first. I didn't care for the opening as much, but as soon as the music came in, the percussions, and that's what really locked me in. I was ecstatic to actually listen to this record. I didn't know what I was expecting, but this made me hyped. Although I kind of felt that the percussion was a little missing. I know it's supposed to be, but it just felt not quite right. I listened to it on my nicer speakers, and there's a lot of distortion that I didn't really care for in the track. I felt like the mix could have been better. Overall, great opener. Nothing too remarkable about it, but it got me intrigued. I wanted to listen to the next song already after I heard it. And I did really like the rhyme scheme of stanzas. That was pretty cool and clever. I did appreciate that. I must have had a bias against his lyrics. I thought that they were going to be subpar, but all of that was blown away when I heard the second track, Thank God. It was crazy. Nothing too remarkable, but it really showed me that he's not just this artist rapping about random things. Like he kind of has a story, this purpose that he's kind of rapping, a vision of what he wants to get across. And I thought that Thank God was a really good song. It was a very cocky, confident song, all about you got to shoot your shot now. This is your opportunity. If you don't do it now, you're going to miss it. Hey, that sounds like Eminem. And his flow on the song, especially the whole quarterback called I Don't Like 12 Tom Brady. That was fun. I really liked his flow. A true rap song, if you say. I actually didn't find the lyrics for the whole record to be that intriguing personally. There's nothing too crazy. There's no corny lines like Eminem when he dropped Revival or Music to Be Murdered By. Two of my favorite Eminem records, don't get me wrong, but there were just some corny lines that were not good. But this record from Travis Scott, it didn't have any of these like crazy corny lines. So there's that, but there wasn't as many phenomenal clever lines. And that is not to say that there wasn't any. I think that the song My Eyes is a good example of some lines that I really liked from it. Like, bought a couple more watches, I needed more time. You've heard it before, I've heard it before. That's the type of lyric that other people have used. But mixed with the soundscape and his vocal performance of those lyrics, it was a unique experience. Plus the lyrics, if I give you a day in my life or a day in my eyes, don't blink. I thought that was also a fun line. And again, he's still on this narrative, especially in My Eyes, of you have to shoot your shot, and he's very thankful for the position that he's been able to get to. I respect that. Hey guys, we're doing a little ad break here. We got a sponsorship? Oh my gosh, from here? No, look at our sub count. It's not that high. Speaking of our sub count, why don't you hit it? Why don't you hit that red button and subscribe if you like what you're seeing? But what I'm saying is we have a Discord server, and we want you all to come join our Discord server. We can talk about music, we can talk about anything. This channel is really big, so there's a link in the description below, so hit the subscribe button, join our Discord, be part of the family. We would want you here at RBOR. Thank you. Anyways, enjoy the review. Okay, so lyrically, he was aight, but were his features good? A feature can make or break an album. A feature could be a lot, because if there's a bad feature, it's like, oh my gosh, I don't even care to listen to the album anymore. So what were they? Well, I thought that a lot of them were good. I thought The Weeknd was solid. I'm not a Weeknd fan, but I really liked him on Circus Maximus. That was a good track, and he was in a phenomenal feature on that track too. I also really like Beyonce with the Del what? Del Resto. I actually thought that she outperformed Travis greatly on that. I thought Travis was kind of not good on it. But Beyonce, she crushed it. I never heard something like that from Beyonce, and it was a fun record. I haven't added it to my own personal playlist or anything, but it was a fun experience. And even of course 21 with his ad libs of Straight Up 21. What's the other one? Straight Up 21 on God. I think he's a funny guy. I really like hearing those ad libs come in. I'm okay. I know it's 21. I know it's 21. He's a funny guy, but not all of them were good. Playboi Carti is a bad artist. He can't speak, and his rhymes just killed it. The song Fiend was seeming to be like a really cool song, and I would have added it. It possibly would have been my second favorite from the record if not for Playboi Carti. If not for him to come in and for him to go Fiend. Not good. That kind of ruined that song, and it tainted the album. Why is he a feature? Why is he so popular? I don't know. The rest of the features were mid. They didn't really add to, I feel, the Utopia vision that Travis Scott had. They were okay. They weren't bad, but they were just mid. Okay. Subpar. Other synonyms. Not related to the record per se, but Kanye. If you've listened to Kanye records recently, but you haven't listened to Travis Scott, Utopia kind of felt like parts of Donda or really Carnival from Kanye's latest adventure in the music scene. And it's kind of made me realize, I think Kanye's like the Walmart version of Utopia. Utopia sounds so connected and good, while Kanye's records have not been doing that good, and I see a lot of themes, but I just feel like Kanye can't quite reach the level that Utopia has hit. Except I did really like Donda from Kanye West. I'll be honest, I really like that record. I thought it had a lot of great sounds, but I think Utopia is doing the Kanye West sound so much better, and the Kanye West sound. It's the Travis Scott sound. I think Travis Scott does his own sound great, and I think Kanye's got to figure out what he's doing, or I don't know. Kanye West just got to figure out what he's doing. Parasail was a fun intermission. I liked Parasail. There's not much to comment about it. It was a slower pace. I like how it broke the record up. It was fun. I liked it. I never really listened to Travis Scott before because I thought he was a silly artist. I heard about all of his scandals, all of the things happening, and I'll be honest, I'm biased. I didn't like him that much. I chose not to listen to him. I chose because I didn't think he'd be that good. But while I wouldn't consider myself a Travis Scott fan now. I did enjoy the album. There were moments I really liked, moments that I thought were ass. But overall, it was a good listening experience, and I saw the vision that Travis Scott was trying to do with Utopia. I liked that he had a vision. I appreciate that. A lot of artists just don't have this vision, and he clearly had one. And as far as the closer goes, it wasn't bad, but then I feel like it concretely closed the record in any sort or form. It felt like the album flies. Okay, we're nothing remarkable about the ending. Nothing crazy or cool about the ending. I honestly feel like there should be a couple more tracks afterwards or something that could really just end the album, put it to rest. And it's kind of what I was waiting for. And when it ended, it was just like, oh, that's it. I didn't appreciate that. That was not cool. It could have been a better ending. Overall, though, if you like hip hop and you want to listen to new, unique sounds, psychedelic vibes, he's your guy. Besides that, I don't know. Why don't listen to it? It's not your music. I enjoyed the album. I liked maybe 2 songs from it that I added to my playlist, but the rest of them were okay. I appreciated the vision, and that's, I think, where I'm going to end it. I hope you have a great one.